Oh, good evening, all my little bun buns. Daisy Rabbit here with you tonight, and, well, as I'm recording this, it is Christmas Day evening. So, Autumn and I have celebrated. Life has happened. We're happy. Uh, we exchanged gifts Christmas Eve, so I've had most of a day to process since then. We both worked both these last 2 days, so uh, this is really the first chance I've had since then to sit down and do a video. And now it's happening. I really kind of wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things I got and how important they really are to me. I'm not going to talk about everything because I don't want to just sit there and make this seem like an I'm showing off video. Um, because it already will feel like that no matter what I do at this point. But this is some awesome things my bits and thought were important to get, and I definitely found were very important to me. First, something that I've started to work on already as of last night was a model kit. It was Lucario and Riolu. Um, they're little pieced together models. They're out here so you can see like how chaotic of a thing they actually are. Not terrible. I mean, I've put together way more complicated models than this. And they actually come apart nicely. The pieces come off the screw without much hassle. And it's the second model I've had of this style. I have a Mewtwo that I put together a while ago, and I really loved it. He saw that I really loved it. He knows I like Lucario too, and he saw it on my wish list, and, well, they're here. Riolu is up there on my shelf, but I dare not try and pick him up with these paws because I do not wish to break him. Because I'll probably drop him. These are not exactly grippies. Next, something from behind me, off of PlayStation 3, aka the DVD player in the room. G.I. Joe, the original Sunbow series. This was a very big part of my childhood, like a really important, something that I really took time to make sure and get to watch. I was a super big fan of how that series was made, how the quality was. It really did encourage me to want to collect the toys. I know, it's a giant commercial, and I bought things because of a giant commercial, but I played with them not necessarily exactly the way the show was. It encouraged a lot of creativity in my personal childhood playtime. I would make up bases and things in the house. I'd use cardboard boxes as buildings because, well, we weren't exactly rich. We weren't poor. We weren't rich. So you had to figure out what to do with some toys. You had a tank and a Jeep and a this and a that. But you don't always have all of the parts of what could be an exciting adventure. Cardboard boxes made excellent fortresses. Scissors, make some doors and windows. Well, tape, you made some floors. So G.I. Joe really did help me with creativity as a kid, and that was a pretty important thing to my little Foxy decided that I needed. And especially the Sunbow series. It was really great. And once Deke got in control of that one, it really went downhill in a lot of ways. And that happened right after the G.I. Joe movie. I believe Deke did first a mini-series with the Pythonizing Ray stuff, and after that they did their main section series. I'll definitely say the toys went a lot downhill, and the show quality went downhill at the same time. Sadly, the other variant, the comic book, started to fall more towards the way the show was at that point, and it went downhill too. And eventually it ended there. But comic book was way better than the TV show, even at the Sunbow stage. I later got to read all of it. I may have all the comic book files stored on my hard drive so I can read them anytime. But I did read the physical copies of almost every single issue because a friend of mine did collect them since about right when they started. So I had an opportunity to see them in their actual paper form. He let me borrow them because he trusted me. I didn't damage anything. In fact, I gave him a couple I had he did not have. So I filled in the holes. Yay! Anyway, she also got me some mittens, which I really like. They're really comfy. They have a flip so my paw can come out. She got me some hair ties. I really like those. They're really not masculine. A beautiful, supposed to be lawn statue apparently of Minnie Mouse and Marie, the little white kitty from Aristocats. Again, that's kind of delicate. I do not want to try and pick it up with my paws. I promise it's very pretty. It's nice and tall too. It's like, about yay high. And she's up in one of the cubby holes on my my desk here, so I get to see her anytime I'm sitting at my desk. Yay. Now, this last part that I want to talk about is actually we'll go to one other thing first. One, he tried to buy me slippers. They were on my wish list on Amazon. I've been waiting to hear what had happened for this since like the second week of December when he finally had opened the box from Amazon and saw what was in the box. He'd attempted to order me a pair of fuzzy pink slippers. I wear them all the time. I'm wearing them right now. I'm not wearing fursuit feet. I'm wearing pink slippers right now. You can't see them because they're off camera. Because this is the magic up here. Below here, magic is allowed to not always be there. So he ordered me slippers. They're an adult size, like a size extra large slipper. It's labeled correctly. He orders them, and they get here. They are small, children's size Scooby-Doo slippers. Adult, size 12, women's slipper. Scooby-Doo, child size slipper. Not same thing. I have been wanting to know what had happened. I knew something had come that wasn't supposed to. It involved him having to take it to Kohl's to get it picked up by Amazon or whatever. Which he took care of. It wasn't that big a deal, but it was just the idea that what came wrong? Apparently it was that. Now, this last thing I want to talk about is really kind of special because it comes back to one of my absolute favorite Christmas presents as a little kid in the 90s. I love Lego. If you hadn't figured that out by now, but the fact that I put Lego videos up talking in detail about quality of the Lego sets, yeah, I really like Lego. You can catch up now that this is the thing. I've been playing with Lego since I was like 3, with the sets that said you had to be 4 to 6 at least to play with. And I have not stopped since. In the mid-90s, so early 90s, Lego first added in pirates into their line. Until then it was some of the basic stuff like Basic and Creator and some other things. But you had the three main Lego System-y flavors. You had Town, Castle, and Space. And all of a sudden, we added a new world. We added pirates. And that year they came out with 2 pirate ships, 2 islands. So you had a pirate ship, a federated ship, the like French people or whatever they were. I don't know for sure. They were uniformed people. So you had a big pirate ship, a smaller French people ship, I think, possibly British, I don't know. And you had an island fortress for the Frenchy people, and you had just an island, kind of jungly island base for the piratey people. What I wanted more than anything else that year as a kid was the pirate ship. I didn't care if I got a lot of little this and that presents. I wasn't so concerned about that. I was going to be happy if I got the Black Seas Barracuda, this beautiful pirate ship. It was long. It is actually assembled in the family room in front of the fireplace right now because that really is one of the favorite Lego sets I've ever gotten. And I did get it that year. And if you've heard me talk about the tradition of we would wake up Christmas morning, open our presents, and then go to Grandma's house and spend like all day at Grandma's house, and having left all our brand new toys here at home, this is one of those years where I was legitimately, why am I here being bored when I have Legos waiting for me at home? I think even more so that year than the year I got the Sega Genesis. I was like wishing I was at home enjoying my toys. But that was a very important present for me, and it's one that's really still dear to my heart. And this year, Legos did something. They remade it. Hopefully that's enough on camera. It's hard to see from this end. They turned it into one of the extra expert Lego sets. Now, it has 2 real forms. It's either, ugh, wow, this is so heavy. Trying to do it at this angle is fun. It can be built as an island or as a ship. Which section shows me the ship, so I can try and put that on camera. Down there at the bottom. Hopefully that'll come on camera. You can see it can be built as a shipwrecked island with ship chunks all through it, or a ship and a kind of stripped out island. Obviously, I'm probably going to have it built mostly as the ship because I like the ship. I like the ship. Oh, what's happening now? Wow. Yeah, trying to pick that up sideways was fun. So that's going to take a little bit of building to take care of, but I'm going to enjoy that. So, yeah. And this is not the first pirate ship that Autumn has bought me. So far, there was another basic Lego Pirates pirate ship that came out probably a year or two before we left Carlisle. He got me that one. Then before that, he got me both the Black Pearl and the Queen Anne's Revenge. Two of the, I think the 2 most ship-like pirate ships they made for the Pirates of the Caribbean series. I think there were a couple other ones. I know there was one for the most recent of their movies, but it wasn't really so much a complete ship. It was kind of skeleton-y and didn't really feel quite all there. So that's why I didn't really even ask for that one. But he did get me both of those two beautiful boats. So now I have two Black Seas Barracuda types. That one that was just pirate ship or something. Plus the Pearl and the Queen Anne's Revenge. I'm going to have quite a fleet. um, I wish I could get more of the older pirate ships, but those are stupid expensive on eBay. Unfortunately, always the pirate ships were expensive. So as a kid, I didn't get too many of that. The bigger ship things, I just got the one. And occasionally I would get like a little pack with I don't know, two pirates and an island with a palm tree on it, or a pirate and some blocks put together with a treasure chest sitting on it. Generally, nothing very large in those aspects. But I did get the pirate ship the year it came out, and now my Fox got me the best remake of a pirate ship ever. It is definitely on the higher quality Lego set range, right up there with the modular town buildings, which I collect and have several of. I think I have like 9 or 10 of them in the Lego table, and maybe planning to get the one that comes out January 1st as soon as I can. I don't have issues. I have credit cards, which is a solution. No, I'm not going to debt for Legos. I only buy what we can afford. But yeah, so my Foxy really loves me and got me an awesome stuffs for Christmas. I got him some good stuffs too, and I hope he's enjoying them. But I'm a lot better at letting people know what toys I most want, and he does a good job of picking up on that. One special easy bonus is throughout the year I tend to keep my Amazon wish list up to date, and say if I get something for myself, I make sure I delete it off there, or if I find something I really want, I put it on there, and I try and keep things in order. So the few people that actually access that list can do what they need to. But this is definitely a big extra thank you to Autumn for being such a wonderful husband and getting me toys. And yeah, I hope everybody else out there had a good Christmas. Did you get something very special that made you really happy this year? Let me know. Did you get to spend time with someone that probably weren't supposed to spend time with because of COVID, but did you get to see somebody? Anything good happen in general? Let me know. That's what comments are good for. But for now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The little dingly bell. For said dingly bell, let you know when I make a new video. Could be another Daisy. Daisy's fun to look at. She's fun to talk to. And my Patreon link should be in the description box below. And if anyone actually noticed, I accidentally was pasting the wrong link in front of Patreon for like 4 videos. I fixed all of them. But I'm guessing no one actually noticed. But it's fixed, so yay! Anyway, I'll see you all again on another video. Stay pink and fluffy, and bun thoughts.